Let me tell you a little story here. There was a time a few years back when I had gone to a GP because I was a little concerned that my iron levels were running low. I was doing a lot of exercise at the time, feeling very fatigued, just not quite feeling myself. And we got the blood tests results back. And I'll just show you this so you have this understanding, is that when you read a blood test, these are the normal limits of pathology, where we would be saying, in this case, too much iron and too little iron. And you say, okay, if it's too much, that's where the problem is. If it's too little, that's where the problem is. But here's the thing about it. Those are the limits of pathology. The realm of healthy is a lot narrower, like this. And my blood test was showing down here. It was in the gray zone. It was where, it's not to the point of true blue pathology, but it wasn't as healthy as it was supposed to be either. Now, I will never forget what this doctor told me. What this doctor told me was, I see no medical reason to be recommending iron. And you know what? She was absolutely correct. Because from a medical standpoint, there's nothing to prescribe until you have reached that point of pathology. But I was sitting right here. What I wanted to do was I wanted to, be in a healthy range here. But from the medical viewpoint, it's like, no, we're only going to fix the problem when it's already broken. There wasn't room for prevention in that particular case. And so it wasn't until the iron went down or I took strategies into my own hands, say, okay, what do I have to do? Because, this isn't pathology, but this isn't as healthy as it should be. We need to start upping this. Now, using that same logic, that would be like saying that I see no medical reason for you to exercise until you're morbidly obese. Does that make sense? Because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. But this is one of the key differences between medical care, the treatment once things get to the state of pathology, versus health care, working to keep things in your body working at the highest possible level, and you taking the appropriate steps to make sure that things do not go either too far one way or too far the other way. So are you not fat enough to start exercising? Of course, I'm being facetious. I don't mean this to you personally, one way or the other. But no, of course, physical exercise is one of the key elements for a person to be healthy and well. And if you're waiting for it to go all the way bad so that you can only start then to try to put the rest of the pieces back together, you know what? You're waiting a little bit too long. The far better approach is to catch these things early on in their infancy, whether it's something with your nutrition, your exercise, your sleep, your stress management, or keeping your body working. It's always better to keep things in that healthcare arena to prevent illness before it happens, rather than to wait to that point and then just try to put the bits and pieces back together. So here's your question for the week. Have a look at your life and ask yourself, are there things where you simply intuitively know something is not quite right? One of the best things you can do then is get the appropriate test, whether that be getting a simple blood test, getting a scan, whether it's of your heart, your lungs, your digestive system, your spine, whatever it would be. You know what? Get it checked out, get an opinion, and ask the person, is this as healthy as it should be? Because there's a difference between it being sick versus it actually being healthy. Hope you've enjoyed this video, found a lot of value with it, and we'll see you next time. My name's
For more information about upper cervical care, please call us on 3188 9329 or visit us at atlashealth.com.au.